responsible of the project of Automatic TV Mediapro. In this talk, we will discuss the current needs of clubs and competitions to record matches and training sessions. In recent years, digital have changed a lot and have had a great impact on how clubs, coach, analysts, and data scientists work, mainly into main aspects. In the area of improving the performance of teams and players in aspects like games, tactics, player fitness, and also to help the sport organizations to increase ticketing, merchandising sales, improve fan engagement, etc. In both cases, the main ingredient of those is video. Today, everybody is recording everything. Training, matches, players. But recording is not a simple task. It requires preparation, shooting, define angles, deal with obstacles, deal with emotions, keep focus, avoid distractions. Camera location is often an issue, especially in the case of training fields, with most of the times there are no stands and there are many fields together and small distances between them. On the other hand, if we focus or if you watch about the conventional TV productions, there has been major changes in the way video productions are distributed and broadcasted. In the area of distribution, we have been working up to now with radio links and satellite connections. IP has been introduced several years ago, and it seems that in the next years, IP will be the only connection that will be used. In the area of broadcasting, we still have the big teams and compounds of playouts, control rooms on the broadcasting side, but now we are adding all the data centers and the systems that stream live the videos and provide these videos on demand. But yet, in the part of acquisition and capturing, there has been very, very small changes. We are still using big trucks, ROV bands, large teams of specialized cameras and people, and has not been evolved at all. This is the area in what automated productions is represented as a technological revolution. And this will have a large impact on this part of the capture and production of all the recording sites for sporting events. And this will allow new business models by reducing the costs. Automatic TV is focusing on two markets: entertainment and technical analysis. On the entertainment market, big broadcasting companies like Mediapro, Sky, ESPN will continue the production of the first leagues of the main sports in each country. But Automatic TV is starting to produce professional matches in lower competitions in these same countries and advancing on the semi-professional competitions and even sometimes on the amateur. But on the technical analysis side, this area is covered completely by Automatic TV, from the bigger teams to the lower categories. And we have a bunch of specific tools and features that have been created to help analysts and clubs to achieve their goals. In this slide, you can see on the bottom, I don't think you have a course, well, I don't. In the bottom, you can see 3 of the cameras that we use to record with Automatic TV. In this case, it was a Barça Athletic Club match. So this is all we need, this and a server. So what is Automatic TV? Automatic TV is a full HD multi-camera production system that allows to produce live sports. This is completely automatic. We are not using any operator or cameraman. So it has very low cost by itself and very reduced operational cost. Therefore, we are enabling new business opportunities. Automatic TV is designed to produce sports. And for us, that means to be able to produce both matches and training sessions. In the case of matches, we allow the users to configure the productions, getting wider or narrower shots, moving or modifying the speed of the camera, how the camera follows the game or the match, switching between cameras. And in the case of a training session, well, the issue is that the training sessions have no rules, so it's difficult to provide a system that automatically follows everything. What we have done here, and we will see it later, is we are able to record simultaneously several actions that happens on a training session, which is the main differentiation. As described, automatic TV is designed to operate fully automatically, and in this way we are using specific artificial intelligence algorithms to follow the game, but it can also work manually, or even both at the same time. In this case, for instance, an operator was producing a tactical feed for the technical staff, while the system was automatically creating a video stream for the website of the club. Automatic TV can also be operated remotely. Thus, an operator can manage all the system from a central location on the sports city or even from a distant location. This is due to the very low bandwidth requirements that the system has. With just 8 to 10 megabits, the remote operator can control the cameras and stream a full HD signal to any CDN. We are using different type of joysticks according to the preferences of the operators. A successful case is La Liga. With La Liga, we have developed the tactical camera project. The clubs were demanding a tactical feed of the match for their technical staff. As you can see on your right, this was the shot from the broadcasting master camera. And there we can see a group of players, but we cannot see all them. The tactical camera feed that we produce on the right hand always has all the players on the view. La Liga, in this case, together with the analysts, defined the requirements of the production to adjust the framing limits for several specific situations, like high pressure, opponents recovering their shape, unbox recovering the shape, different ball set pieces situations like corner kicks, first shotting wider and then closing the view, free kicks, throw-ins, goal kicks, in the different stages, build up a play, moving up the pitch, finishing. In this specific situation, they defined what they wanted to see. And these are the rules that have been defined for the operators. In this case, automatic TV has been deployed in all 42 stadiums, but perhaps we see the video. Yeah, it works.
As the best league in the world, La Liga is a pioneer every season in applying new technology to games with the ultimate goal of improving the competition. With this ambition, La Liga will become the first competition in the world to have a semi-automated video production system that will make every game in La Liga Santander and La Liga 1-3 available to any analyst in any of the clubs of these leagues. The project dubbed Tactical Camera was already on the way in the last match days of La Liga's 2016-17 season. It is up and running in the 42 stadiums of the 2017 and 18 season. The project Tactical Camera is based on the automatic TV system, and alongside Mediacoach, it improves the capacity for analysis of every club through technology. It allows for greater competitiveness by leveling the playing field among each and every club. The objective of Tactical Camera is to remotely produce through the specific indications of the league itself and the analyst commission. With this, analysts can fully dedicate to analyzing during games, eliminating the camera operation tasks. In this way, the reporting quality to the technical teams during the game and breaks will be improved, thus being able to adjust gameplay in the second half. The project led by La Liga has been jointly approved by all the analysts from every club and common recording standards reached. The same tools and options are offered to every team, reducing costs, traveling times of analysts, and exchanges between clubs. Development of the Tactical Camera project. The tactical camera installed in every stadium is comprised of a 3-camera rig controlled remotely by an operator in Madrid's central control. In the stadium, a 6K quality panorama is created where the system won't miss any action and will be able to recover specific plays after the game. In this central control, an HD quality production of the game is done. From every stadium, access to the game production is given in real time to home and away analysts. Furthermore, this connection can be used when the game has finished to download the game immediately, without delay. Simultaneously, the produced signal of all the week's matches can be streamed making use of a username and an individual access password for every club, giving access to the web portal. 1 hour after the match has finished, the clubs within the Mediacoach portal will be able to access their folder where all the week's games and other content will be. This producing will be compatible with software such as SportsCode, NACSport, LongoMatch, and others. This way, the teams of analysts will work better in their own office. Tactical Camera is offered in every match of the regular season and the King's Cup, making it available to clubs for training and other competitions such as Champions League and Europa League. Tactical Camera with automatic TV's cutting-edge technology. It expands the ability to record and analyze for each of the clubs in the Santander and 1-3 leagues.
Let's talk now about sport recording for training sessions. We saw that camera location can be an issue, especially in sports cities where there are no stands typically. And an analyst recording manually can place the camera 2, maximum 3 meters high. We have seen sometimes some analysts on cranes going up, but it's not a normal situation. With this kind of infrastructure, it's very difficult to get a good view for the analysts and coaches. We cannot appreciate well distant players, or we cannot appreciate the space between players or between lines. With automatic TV, as we can install the cameras 15, 25 meters high by using, for instance, lighting towers or by installing our specific towers, we can create good-looking videos for the needs of the technical staff. Besides, we can add more cameras, and all of them will be synchronized. We can add side cameras. We recommend to place them not on the offside positions as broadcaster but on the goal line. We feel that this view is much better for the needs. Or tactical cameras centered behind the goalies. And sports cities by themselves are a very complex situation. I mean, typically we have a lot of fields, one together to each other, and we have no distances. In these cases, what we can offer is our large experience on the design of camera locations. There is no a unique solution, but there are many considerations to have in mind. And training sessions have its own specific needs. A recording demand from sport analysts is to record different parts of a pitch, each on its own specific video. The reason is simple. I mean, most of the time they have 2, 3, 4 actions or group of players practicing different things inside the pitch. And what they want is to get a unique person to create all the recording. In this way, what we have created with Automatic TV is very useful, and a single user can produce, even if there is a small match in one area of the pitch, this can be produced automatically, but up to 7 more additional outputs can be created in separate videos, and they could go either from the main camera on different cut in different areas of the image, or by using different views from different cameras. In the case that the analysis is on the field, and it happens often, Automatic TV offers the possibility to control the whole production from a tablet or a smartphone. In this way, the analyst can adjust the camera framing to the real action of the players in the area that they are, or even switch cameras without having to leave the field to access a computer. The possibilities are endless, and it's all in the hands of the user. There are 2 more demands that we had all the time, and it was to reframe the action. We have been recording something, but during the analysis, we see that we have to focus on very specific areas that we were not following. As we are recording everything, we have specific tools to reframe or even switch cameras or repeat the action from different camera angles and create the final video. And the last tool that we created for the analyst was a personal video recorder. And this tool allows the coach to instantly review any action and share with the players and team. While the training is going on, he can call 2 of the players, review the action that they just exercised, but the system continues recording. So by the end, nothing on the training session has been missed. In the case of recording matches, currently we can produce automatically 7 different sports. Besides football, we are producing basketball, handball, futsal, roller hockey, volleyball, and ice hockey. For each sport, we have specific algorithms following the play. Conventional audiovisual productions are not cheap and have been a barrier for the competition and clubs to produce their own content. With Automatic TV, as we do not require cameramen nor operators, and the production is completely unattended, competitions and clubs can record and stream matches easily and at very low budgets. We can also provide the tools for the clubs to create their own highlights and share through social networks, or we can also provide tools or integrate with others to provide followers and fans the ability to create and share clips through social networks. And for a club, managing all the production is extremely easy. They only need a smartphone or a tablet, and from an application from the Automatic TV Planner, an operator can select the field, sport, the directing profile that has been designed for him, and either start or stop any production at any time, or schedule the whole week, the whole season, etc. And they can also monitor the productions from the same smartphone or tablet. Besides this, there is the need of integration with the internal, if there is a big club, with all the internet management system and backend systems. So we can integrate with a scheduling system that has already the club. Or we can integrate with most of the production platforms that are available on the market, like Wirecast, OBS, vMix, Blueframe. These kind of tools allow specific features and sometimes are very interesting. Of course, we are compatible with most of the analysis tools like MediaCoach, SportsCode, NAC Sport, Longomatch. And due to the variety of protocols that we are implementing, Automatic TV is compatible with most streaming and CDN platforms. Let me show you two examples of footage. This was, I think, recorded in UK, and it was a multi-camera match. So the system that was produced automatically from Automatic TV. It was recognizing what's going on the pitch and switching cameras accordingly or making pan, tilt, zoom. But simultaneously, we were recording this other feed. And this is the scouting feed or the tactical camera feed that we provide to La Liga, for instance, in Spain. In this case, we are always seeing all the 20 players, and if it happens, the goalkeeper also is on the view. The last example is very, very short. I advanced myself. Here is a footage that was shot in Shanghai. It's a pity I am not a video. I compiled this video by myself, and I forgot to integrate ambient sound and commentator. But it's important for you to know that all these videos are recorded with ambient sound and can have a voiceover. Okay, so in summary, we are focused on two markets, as I explained, entertainment and technical analysis. On the entertainment market, we are providing live streaming and video-on-demand content for internet platforms, local channels, allowing highlight productions or content for smart stadiums, as well as tool for fans. In this way, we help the clubs to get an excellent visibility with the sponsors and advertisers and generate revenue. In the case of the technical analysis, by creating specific footage for matches and training sessions and providing the live videos to the analysts during the matches, they can create their own clips, and we have also created specific tools to record and analyze training sessions. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, that's all. If you have any question, I will be happy to answer if I can. Como quieras. Gracias.
Creo que es otro de los win cases de Mediapro, cómo monetizar esos accesos a grandes clubes, a la Liga de Fútbol Española. Pero bueno, es un descanso sin ánimo de crear polémica. ¿Cuál es vuestra penetración en otro tipo de ligas? Porque todo lo que hemos visto fuera de la Liga es semiprofesional, amateur.
Bueno, no he discutido, no he presentado el modelo de distribución. O sea, nosotros estamos en el producto lo hemos desarrollado un equipo de Mediapro, y el modelo de distribución es a través de distribuidores en cada país. Incluso en España no llevamos la venta nosotros directamente, sino que lo lleva, en este caso, una compañía de Mediapro, Mediatem, que están aquí presentes algunos de ellos. Y en los diferentes países, en este momento estamos cubriendo unos 22 países en todo el mundo. Como siempre, la bola de cristal falla. Entonces, habíamos pensado que entraríamos muy fuerte en básquet. En este momento estamos mucho más fuerte en fútbol, que también es donde empezamos, pero es mucho más complejo de producir por las súper grandes distancias. Y en este momento, además de en España, en la Liga, pues tenemos casos muy interesantes en Inglaterra, donde estamos cubriendo toda la Championship, en Dinamarca con la Primera Liga, y en otros países donde estamos haciendo básquet y con muchas discusiones. Es un mercado muy emergente. Yes, please.
When it comes to tracking the players,
Yep.
I guess you do it everything by video, post-production, as you presented.
Oh.
That means, how long does it take, the post-production? And if there any possibility to have this data from tracking live?
Okay, two good questions. First, the system, and it was a goal from the very beginning, had to be full HD and live. And live is live. And we are not doing post-processing to know what happens. It should be fantastic. If we could delay the action several minutes, we would know where to focus the camera to do not miss any action. So we are live, real time. We are, depending on the sport, we are tracking players and the ball, but we are not producing a tracking to know individually which player is the right one. I don't know if you are 7 and the other is 10, and all the time you are 7 and the other is 10, which is
So
as
you
a
cannot
tracking
take the
software.
player.
I don't care.
Okay.
I want to know where the players are, where the action is, and which kind of action is that. And depending on this, we are able to manage with artificial intelligence different rules to follow the sport.
Okay. Thank you.
So we are not providing this metadata because we have not.
Not yet.
Not yet, you are right.
Yeah.
¿Sí?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola.
Mi pregunta iba dirigida sobre todo porque tengo clara la funcionalidad para la parte técnica, para la parte del staff, pero sobre la parte del streaming, ¿vale? Que yo sé que se está mejorando constantemente el sistema. Te quería hacer 3 preguntas. Primera, ¿qué equipos están ofreciendo streaming a sus aficionados hoy en día con vuestro sistema de forma automática? No hablo con selección de cámaras, sino de forma automática y totalmente sin nadie que lo maneje. Lo que has comentado del seguimiento del balón, porque hasta ahora yo lo que conozco de vuestro sistema es que sigue a los jugadores, pero no sigue al balón. Y de ahí va un poco la tercera pregunta, ¿no? Que si sigue evolucionando de alguna forma el sistema para adaptarse a una retransmisión en streaming más acorde a lo que están acostumbrados los aficionados, que es, bueno, pueden prescindir a lo mejor de las repeticiones, que no hay, pero sí que a veces hay momentos en que se pierde el punto de vista del balón porque hay un grupo de jugadores en un sitio y el balón está en otro, como por ejemplo un saque del portero y demás. Esas 3 preguntas, muchas de ellas relacionadas. Gracias.
Vale. En live estamos dando, en España estuvimos empezando a dar algunas categorías del Valencia, y todo lo que es en cámara táctica estamos dando en live a todos los clubes, tanto en el estadio como fuera del estadio, todos los partidos. Lo que pasa es que está restringido. O sea, la Liga ha restringido esta funcionalidad a los analistas. En el caso de Dinamarca y de Inglaterra creo que sí que lo están produciendo de esta manera.
Yo me imagino retransmisiones en streaming abiertas a todo el público, no a nivel interno y no, por supuesto, de primera división, que los derechos no están, sino de categorías inferiores, que sí que se juega, juveniles, o si hay algún equipo en primera división que lo esté haciendo, o en Europa que estén haciendo retransmisiones en streaming con vuestro sistema.
Se han hecho en Dinamarca, en Holanda y en Inglaterra. Lo que pasa es que, aunque yo sea de Mediapro, justamente en esta área no entramos en los derechos. O sea, nosotros les proveemos la parte de producción, de captura, y no entramos de si tienen los derechos y se los dan en abierto o no. También en Australia y en China, también hemos estado haciendo en Australia en básquet, y en China estuvimos dando toda la CUBA, la China University Basket Association, en 2 provincias. Todos los partidos de todas las fases finales, fueron unos 80 partidos, se estuvieron dando en AliSport. En estos casos, y por eso era importante lo de las plataformas, integrarnos con plataformas, porque permitimos la utilización de cámaras adicionales integradas con la producción. Entonces, esto, para los casos de análisis los cubrimos bien, pero en casos de streaming esto tienes razón. Necesitamos a veces más alegría en la producción. Entonces voy a la segunda pregunta. En el caso de fútbol, se ha ido mejorando y mejorando el tracking de pelota. Todo esto lo estamos haciendo sin incrementar los sistemas. O sea, estamos trabajando con un solo ordenador, 6, 8 cámaras Full HD, produciendo todas estas salidas simultáneamente. El delay, que antes creo que me lo habías preguntado, es de 5 segundos, 5 segundos y medio. 5 segundos y medio es lo que tardamos en procesar todas las imágenes, y trabajamos con la imagen RAW del sensor, y somos nosotros en el ordenador que hacemos toda la colorimetría, toda la corrección de color, de lentes, etcétera, el stitching y toda la realización y el análisis. Entonces, es un solo ordenador. Al principio hace 4 años utilizamos 2 ordenadores, uno para hacer el análisis, otro para hacer el streaming. Ahora lo hacemos todo en uno. Entonces, hasta ahora no teníamos capacidad de hacer esto más un tracking de pelota bueno. En la versión que sacamos en junio el tracking era mucho mejor, y en la que sacamos ahora en noviembre es un tracking impresionante. Y seguimos con un solo ordenador. Y creo que me habías hecho una tercera pregunta, o no sé.
Básicamente eran esas, ¿no? Que entiendo que seguís mejorando
Sí,
y evolucionando,
sí,
porque
sí.
a nivel técnico está hecho, pero claro, a la hora de hacer retransmisiones, que sería ideal, porque la verdad es que el sistema es genial y
Gracias.
es muy bueno para ofrecer eso, pero claro, el espectador pide, seguramente porque está acostumbrado a otras cosas, algunas cosas más. Entonces, ahora me dices lo del tracking de la pelota, que se va a mejorar, pues bueno, tenemos ganas también de verlo, y seguro que va a estar mucho mejor.
Fantástico.
Hola, buenas. Yo soy Enrique Navas, responsable junto con otros compañeros de distribuir Automatic en España, y en respuesta también la parte de competiciones y demás, nosotros hemos tocado varios mercados. Baloncesto es donde el producto poco tiene o sea, que no se echa en falta mucho cuando ves un partido con Automatic TV, o cuando, por ejemplo, tenemos el caso de todo lo que es competiciones como la Deco Oro y la Deco Plata, donde la mayoría de los sitios es una cámara handicap con una persona que, como decía Joan durante la presentación, está a veces pendiente de las emociones, y el sistema a veces pierde el juego, pero el operador de cámara también. Y ofreciendo el nivel de grafismo, integrando el marcador, como no sé si os habéis fijado en el campo del Valencia, que se consigue hacer muy bien, metiendo locución en directo, metiéndole logos, que también puede venir muy bien para sponsor de estas competiciones, que les cuesta mucho conseguir recursos. Lo único que nos queda dar es un poco el integrar las repeticiones, pero en deportes como baloncesto, balonmano, etcétera, etcétera, el problema que nos estamos encontrando en este mercado es pues que la situación del deporte, y a todos les cuesta dar el paso de arriesgar a conseguir más difusión dando los partidos en streaming y hacer la pequeña inversión que requiere el sistema, y sobre todo en cuanto a instalación en pabellones que no son suyos en propiedad. Pero bueno, es un mercado, como dice Joan, es un mercado incipiente, y donde estamos ahí intentando picar piedra.
Gracias, Quique. Esto es lo que, por eso estábamos integrándonos con plataformas como Wirecast, OBS, VMix, Blueframe. Estas plataformas, muchas de ellas tienen capacidades que seguramente las integraremos algún día en el core de Automatic TV, pero te permiten replays, alguna te permite slow motion, un poco a su manera, y bueno, a veces es muy difícil solucionarlo todo. Y estamos más obsesionados en conseguir más análisis, más tracking, más conocimiento del juego que se va generando constantemente. Bueno, pues muchísimas gracias.